Minasan konnichiwa, and I'm going to read some hate mail. So like this is a collection of all the hate mail and hate messages that I got from playing Tekken games, or Tekken Revolution and Tekken Tag. So it's just like a collection of like all the ridiculous, toxic, really harsh and offensive messages. So yeah, let's see what we got here. I'll show you now. I'm going to tell you not just the messages, but I'll explain the messages as well. So like the situation and everything. Now this guy overdosed on swag. Now I gave him some advice and I said like, I think this was a law player in Tekken Revolution, I'm sure it was, and he wasn't really good, so he kept doing the same damn moves again, you know, law spammers doing the same moves over again. And I told him like something about that he was too predictable and he had to stop spamming, and that he said he was the best. Now I believe he kept beating me and he kept saying I'm the best, so when I finally did beat him, I gave him some advice that he was easy to read, and yeah, I figured him out. And then he replied back saying, shut the F up, I'm the best. Clearly he was overdosed on something and it wasn't clearly swag. So yeah, that was pretty weird. And let's see what else we got. This Scottish guy from Belfast. I remember him on the mic. He was on the microphone and he was swearing at me. So imagine a Scottishman swearing at me, and I just thought I was using a lot of throws, and I wasn't spamming throws. It was more like how I would play the game. It's like if they're up front, or I'm just going to use throws, simple. And it's kind of easy to read. Like if you play me, it'll be quite easy to read. And this guy just couldn't read me, or he couldn't hack it. And he was like, "Stop throwing, stop doing grabs." And I was like, "Oh, you're fucking like that." And he messaged me back saying, "How many grabs you want, spammer?" I just thought it was hilarious. I wasn't really spamming. I was just playing it normally. It's just I'm gonna use the best move at the best time. So yeah. And this guy here called me a critical spammer noob, and I thought to myself, spammer, I don't like spamming. I don't really spam a lot. I don't think I do. Sometimes maybe, I don't know. But this guy called me a critical spammer noob, and I believe the reason why he called me critical spammer noob is that I used it to counter him. So he was doing critical arts, the red moves. So I used it too, and it left him open. And I just thought it wasn't, if I remember correctly, I had less health than him. I had less stats than him, or we were equal stats. And he just kept calling me a critical spammer noob, and I just thought, interesting. I thought, you couldn't read me, or that's it. I outplayed the guy. And this guy called Kill Him in Fire. Yeah, this is an interesting story. This was in Tekken Tag 2, and it was a Kunimitsu player. I think I was playing Kunimitsu and Paul, I think it was. And it was fighting him, and it went to the point where it ended where I beat him using a combo and using a mix-up of combos, and I cornered him and just laid it out. So I used a lot of mids, highs, lows, and he automatically thought I was spamming or anything like that, but no, it was just frame traps or whatever. And he replied back like, I don't know, I gave him some advice. He said, "Oh, you stop spamming," and then I gave him advice saying, I don't know, I just told him I wasn't spamming. You were very predictable and you were spamming a lot of moves. I remember that. Yeah, he was spamming a lot of moves. That's how I beat him, because he was easy to read. And yeah, and I said, try not to be so predictable and don't spam a lot. And then he replied back, "You were spamming. I think the only one who needs that is you, the advice. The only one that needs that advice is you, scumbag." And I'm like, okay. the only one I know he lost, and it's Tekken Tag 2 for crying out loud. So I think it was Tekken Tag 2. And this one, which this is a common one, is haha noob, I can win with 100, kill yourself. This is the first time anyone has ever said to me online, kill yourself. And I just thought, I can win with 100, kill yourself. I think he had low points, but again, I think I outplayed him. Maybe he was angry. Of course, it's Tekken Revolution's an unbalanced game. It's ridiculous. I agree. I get a lot of hatred, and I know that most times I can beat them. It's just probably just bad reads, bad reading, bad mistakes. That's all it is. But it feels good when you beat an opponent that's got like high stats than you, and you just slaughter them. And that kind of gives my point across that many people who play Tekken Revolution are complete brain dead idiots. And not meant, yeah, they are. Don't know if you're one of them, but I hope not. But I mean, seriously, it's like they don't learn anything. It's ridiculous. And if you are a good player, if you're a good player and you've got a good stats, you are lethal. You are unkillable. But yeah, I think that's it for the hate mail. So yeah, that's it. All the hate mail I got from Tekken. Which is not a lot. It's not. It's pretty good. I think I deleted most stuff because, yeah, it's not every hate mail, but yeah. But that was like the most memorable ones. Okay, so that's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Sayonara.